Finally, the long summer break is over, F1 fans, and we will be back in Zandvoort this weekend. I am sure that all the teams and their drivers are refreshed from much-awaited summer break and are hungry to fight. Upcoming races will be very intense in this second leg of the season. With the struggling performance of Sergio, will Red Bull be able to defend their Constructors' title? Can Ferrari challenge Mclaren and Red Bull? As Fred Vassuer is very optimistic about their comeback, or could Mercedes turn the tables? I know it will be hard for them to fight for Constructor, however they can spoil the party for Mclaren and Ferrari. Let me know your views. If you like this video, then please do give us a thumbs up. In today's video, I will talk about my views and prediction for the upcoming Grand Prix. Happy to hear about your views too. So, let's start. With our last year's champions, not so sure if they would continue with their winning championship streak for this season, with how the team's stats are so far. Sergio's performance has been talk of the town for the span of this whole season. He has talked a ton about hoping to improve post-summer break. We would get to see this in Zandvoort this weekend if it is promising, or just a fluke. Although Sergio is not the only hurdle in the way of Red Bull's way of championship. Red Bull upgrades so far has not been helping them at all. Are they willing to spend more on possible upgrades with their budget cap at its fullest, due to Sergio's many damaged car incidents? With so much internal conflict going on within the Red Bull would be able to stand against all challenges as a team against the rest of the grid. McLaren and Mercedes are giving them a good run for their money. They are the closest rivals to their championship trophy, more so McLaren than Mercedes. With increasing competition on the track, frustrations levels of Max are also mounting. Would he be able to remain his cool while fighting on the track? Or are we going to see old Max more often than not? Coming to McLaren, it's Orange team against Orange Army at Zandvoort. There definitely is a potential for McLaren to winning Constructors' Championship, but really depends on how good they build their strategies around other rivals on track, and how good are they at executing it and winning. We have seen in previous some races that they failed to convert their poles to win because of mediocre strategies. They need to be best if they want to fight Red Bull. All hopes are on Lando to put his all and be focused towards winning. He needs to hone his championship winning skills to bring the fight against two world champions Max and Lewis. Andrea Stella, very optimistic that they will bounce back as major upgrades are in pipeline, which will improve their performance. McLaren has a best driver lineup right about now, with both the drivers performing their best. Oscar Piastri has shown tremendous potential this season with his driving style and personality traits. Calm, cool, and dependable, the way he supports Lando on the track, all in all, a good team player. 8-time world champions Mercedes are all pumped up with the way the team is progressing, is bringing in high spirits to the team. Lewis is very happy with the team progress, and his recent 2 race wins have boosted his morals. Although with the betterment in Mercedes' performance and declining Ferrari's performance has put Lewis's dilemma of his shift to Ferrari next year. Who knows, we may get a surprise. Nothing is very certain when it comes to Formula 1. The upgrades brought by Mercedes in the Belgium GP did not work well for them. Mercedes suggested that their lack of improvement was because of their mechanical setting. They want to bring back the same set of upgrades for Zandvoort and check its performance. We hope it do work for this time, because no one wants to see the Silver Arrows as a midfield team. They need to be strong to bring in the competition to Red Bull and McLaren. Ferrari is lacking in all aspects till the end of the first leg. They had an amazing start to the season with 2 wins at iconic tracks. Since Monaco, their performance has been declining steady fast. The car and the drivers both, Charles more so than Carlos. Despite all this, team principal Fred Vassuer is still very optimistic that they will bring the fight to the top 3 teams. At the moment, Ferrari is struggling to maintain at top 4th team position on the grid, and they aim to fight for the championship. Being optimistic is good, but being delusional is just asking too much too soon. The team needs to work on so much many fronts to reach that level. Car performance, driver performance, team performance, pit stops, and most importantly, strategies. Despite having multiple strategies for each race, how come that is that none work when needed? They go from A to Z in a snap with no adverse effects on the show. A pity to say that least they really need working on internal changes and need a broader perspective approach. Let's see what they got to show this weekend. Since Silverstone, Aston Martin is showing good steady fast progress. They are coming to Zandvoort with few more important upgrades. We hope they show some good progress. They are now completely focusing on 2025 season with some big names joining their team. Let's see what they bring next season. Let me know your views and for whom you're going to cheer for this weekend. See you all in my next video. Until then, like, share, and subscribe.